It is one of the most eagerly awaited days on the footballing calendar. It's the day when teams turn up for work with a spring in their step. First time in this competition this season, a genuine sense of occasion, a bit of fanfare that goes with it. The mood is upbeat, laced with a dose of nerves, which must be expected. The team news is in, the teams themselves will be with us shortly. The atmosphere predictably wonderful. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. The imperative for everyone, 3 points on opening day.
Well, Peter, I can tell you that both managers will have stressed the need for a very strong start here. Both have also indicated a front foot approach. If that is the case, then I don't think we're going to be complaining at the end. I certainly hope we'll be eulogising. There's an awful lot resting on this, and we'll probably end up reflecting on that.
So we're up and running. Uribe. Hoists it forward.
Tom Hay. Eliano Reinders.
Up towards the front line. Uribe. Akram Afif. Paulo Otavio. Uribe. Julio Cesar. Guillem. Oh, that's nice.
Gakuto Notsuda.
Battles to win it back. Now the counter. Look at the defender bombing forward.
Persip Bandung.
Making a good start. Nice level of intensity in their play.
Dashing forward at pace. Peralta. Loose ball, who's going to get that? He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled.
Sandy Walsh.
And it's played forward. Oh, good interception. Uribe. Paulo Otavio. Repelled by the keeper.
Well, each team knows that they're still well below standard, and it's a question of which can find a way out.
Keeper sees it all the way. Akram Afif. Uribe. Forward it goes.
Gabriel Mutombo.
To play it forward. Uribe. Guillem. Plays it out to the wing. Oh, that's neat. Brushed off the ball there.
Tom Hay.
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Balsa Sekulik. Mark Klok. Mark Klok.
Goes looking.
Tries to get it clear.
Balsa Sekulik!
Just off target.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Akram Afif. Beautifully done.
Balsa Sekulik.
Looks to get on the end of this. Well, try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Peralta.
Gakuto Notsuda.
Plays it forward. Paulo Otavio. And he's on a charge. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Plenty waiting in the middle. Uribe. Big chance!
Oh, and things were shaping up very nicely there after the little drop of the shoulder.
Sandy Walsh. Sandy Walsh.
Drives it forward.
Akram Afif. A really good feat. Uribe. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Defender's on the back foot. He's got away. Ragnar! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And the half-time whistle goes. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. I think they've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. But if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Gets on the end of it. Goes for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Time for a change in personnel. And that's been levered clear. And the shot! What a rocket! That is special! A finish of true class! And finally, he has breathed life into the game!
It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Akram Afif.
Mark Klok.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
And it's been taken straight back.
Mark Klok.
Drives it forward.
Peralta. What a ball this has turned out to be.
Luciano Guaycochea.
Goes for the cross.
Uribe. Akram Afif. Gorgeous control there.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Luciano Guaycochea. Luciano Guaycochea.
Continues his run.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Time to deliver.
Mark Klok.
Peralta. The only goal came in the early moments of the second period, and it's 1-0.
Persip Bandung.
Showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Tom Hay.
Does well to read it and intercepts.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Uribe. Akram Afif goes through the middle, hoists it forward. Time and again they are repelled. Towering header! Really well taken goal. 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Oh, good take in a good area. Played back in. Chance! They are rampant! And they are cruising away. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. There's going to be another change here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Looks to bypass the midfield. Akram Afif. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Dedi Kusnandar.
Chance to break. Peralta. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Ramon! Disappointing finish in the end. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
And it's played forward. Julio Cesar.
Ramon Tanki.
Pushes to get on the end of it. 2 minutes to be added on. Well played, he saw that coming. Back to the keeper and try something new. Julio Cesar cuts it out. And the referee brings it to a close. Pretty much the ideal start. A win on the first day, and a platform on which to build. Maybe somewhat what we've witnessed, Jim.
Well, they've laid down a marker with such a good opening win, and they're saying to the rest of the group, we're intent on staying at the top. On this evidence, I think there's every chance too.
So hello and welcome to all of you who are watching our coverage of match day 2. A very, very warm welcome to you. The first round of fixtures have been and gone. We're back for more. They did lose on opening day. They've had good time for reflection. The pre-match sound bites were certainly upbeat, but the prospect of an early exit remains a worry unless they produce right here, right now. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. So some ground already to be made up, but it is an early point in the competition, this.
Yeah, and it may well serve as the perfect wake-up call, Peter, and a reminder of the standard demanded at this level. Let's see how much solidarity they can muster, and indeed spirit, and take on the challenge with a collective will to find their very best. They have what it takes, and on this occasion, we have to see the proof.
Got things on the way. Nice to get it forward quickly.
Guantanamo. Eliano Reinders. Guantanamo. Sandy Walsh.
It's played forward. Forward it goes. Tries to locate someone up front. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Reza pushes to get on the end of it.
Guantanamo.
Battles to win it back.
Clubbed away. Ball is over the line.
Sandy Walsh.
It has gone through. Goal! Chip Bandung! Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business there.
Persip Bandung.
Go ahead, 1 goal to the good.
Reza desperately wants to get on the end of this. And help's available out wide. Now a chance to break. Chance to cross here. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. No, too much on it.
Matricardi
drives it forward.
Drives it towards the front. Dada plays it forward. Peralta proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. And that's been levered clear.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Sandy Walsh.
He does have an assist to his name. Peralta. Oh, that's nice.
Gahuto Notsuda.
Away from immediate danger.
Persip Bandung.
Really are enduring a frustrating spell when it comes to trying to move the ball around the midfield. They lack the sharpness and urgency.
Crazy. Plays it long. Goes for goal! In for the pieces! In it goes!
Paku Alam.
Did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think this is a case of anything you can do, we can do too. I mean, they're matching each other like for like here.
And it's hoisted clear.
Persip Bandung.
Have a free kick. Knocks it away. It's gone for a throw-in. Hoists it forward.
Matricardi.
And it's played forward. Beautifully done. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Out of play for a goal kick. Gets the better of his man. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Eliano Reinders. Eliano Reinders.
Goes looking. Looks to bypass the midfield. Clears it out of harm's way. And that's been won straight back.
Eliano Reinders.
Forward it goes. Julio Cesar does well to read it and intercepts. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Tries to get it forward quickly. Out to the left it goes. reached half-time. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch.
Persib Bandung.
Head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, one each. And the game right on edge.
And that's the second half started. No reported change to either side during the break. Over to the left. Knocks one in. But that is good defending. It's been repelled.
Gakuto Notsuda.
Plays it forward. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Goes for the cross. Cleared away. Ball's loose. Who's getting there?
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Loose ball. Who's going to get there? It's got... has a goal! Back of the net! And the comeback is complete! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Satan take the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
And he's going long. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Ragnar Oratmangoen.
And it's got through. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Tom Hayes! Knocks it away.
Gakuto Notsuda.
Reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit?
Kakang Rudianto.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
So here comes the substitution. To stroke, hits one! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Eliano Reinders. Persib Bandung.
Get it back again. Hoists it forward, and the counter is on. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Chip through. He's got options out wide. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And that's been levered clear. And the finish! Steered forward. Darbo. Peralta.
Guantanamo.
Quick ball forward. Forward it goes. And it's played forward.
Riccardi
Can get it clear.
Eliano Reinders.
Darbo gets it back. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Julio Cesar spreads it towards the left.
Eliano Reinders.
With a long pass.
Persib Bandung.
Oh, making a change now. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Has he found his man?
Tom Hay. Ragnar Oratmangun.
Has made his impact already. And he has been fouled there. Played into the middle.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition.
There's going to be another change here.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Chance to play it in. So who's he picking out? Oh, sweet feet.
Sandy Walsh.
Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Persib Bandung.
I'm definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Sabir Ramdani.
Takes it out to the wing. Keeps everyone guessing. Gets up to head it! It just took too long getting forward. Peralta
Cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
the changes then in quick succession.
Matt Riccardi.
Goes looking. That's been drilled forward.
Luciano Guaycochea.
Played into space out wide. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Persib Bandung.
Need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Darbo drives it forward.
Balsa Sekulic.
Looks to get on the end of this. Shot a goal! Another big chance that gets away.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Clearance and very necessary. And that's it. Quite a game, memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations, and I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win, and everything was just a letdown because of that.
So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here, the tournament making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll be ready to go once the final checks are carried out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. We just hope that the game lives up to the atmosphere. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. How are you reading this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, it's a formation, Peter, that lends itself to good possession and control in midfield because you've got the numbers there, a higher concentration. Backing that up with enough attacking dynamism is down to managers who want to get at teams. It can be used in cautious terms too, but certainly if you want to advance a little quicker and you have that attitude, then you can be very positive about this too.
And we're underway. Lecky. Plays it back. Out towards the flank. It's come loose.
Berguinho. Dion Marks.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Lecky. Hoists it forward. Peralta desperately wants to get on the end of this.
Luciano Goicoechea.
Tries lifting it over. He's got through. That intervention was very necessary.
Eliano Reinders.
Hit into the mid. Great leap!
Mark Klok. Mark Klok.
Proving impossible to wrestle.
Going for goal!
Tries to get it clear.
Big chance!
Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Well, it was certainly an acrobatic effort. I mean, it was probably the best option for him, but they're never easy to pull off.
Plays it over to the other flank. Lecky. Timely intervention. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
Berginho. Dion Marks. Dion Marks.
Passes it forward. Peralta.
Ragnar Orakmanguen.
Pings it out wide. Peralta. Turns and goes back. And that's sprayed out wide.
Eliano Reinders. Berginho. Eliano Reinders.
Whipped in. Defending of the desperate variety. Finds himself eased off the ball.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And help's available out wide. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Mark Klok.
Cleared away. Oh, that's neat. And he's there to clear it. Tries a shot! Oh, just lacks a decent finish. And it's played forward. If anyone is going to break the deadlock, now would be a good time. Lecky. And he's cut it out. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Has got rid of that. Well read, he sorted that out. Played in with accuracy. wrestled off the ball, and he has been fouled there. Away from immediate danger. To the flank. Chooses to go back. And that's been levered clear. We hit half-time. Both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Lecky.
Matricardi.
Knocks it away. Lecky. And the finish! With his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Ragnar Oratmangoen. Berginho. Sandy Walsh. Sandy Walsh
With a searching ball. What an adventurous run from a defender. Lovely bit of skill. There are a few waiting for it. Out to the right. Lecky pumps it into the area.
Dion Marks.
Gets rid without sophistication.
Bergino! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Forward it goes. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. Lovely feet. Gets it into the middle.
Matricardi.
Attempts a clearance.
Ragnar Oratmangoen. Ragnar Oratmangun.
Looks to get on the end of this. He's there to shoot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Has a hit! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
And it's hoisted clear. Massive leap! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Hoists it forward. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Loses his balance and loses the ball. That's a terrific surge down the right. Pinged one through here. Lecky.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Looking to win it with time against them. Turns and goes back. And the shot! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Matricardi
Goes upfield. Hits one! A great save, real class.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Peralta. Has a hit! And yes, it's there!
Well, if ever there was a perfect time to score, I think we just witnessed it.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant setup and finish.
There's going to be another change here.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Draw first blood here.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
He's got the ball glued to his feet. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Dangerous looking ball, and it's come to nothing. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. for the referee. Here it is now, surely! Cut out in the nick of time.
Ragnar Oratmangoen.
Has he found his man? Done very well to intervene. And there goes the final whistle. One goal settled it. A tense and exciting game that just got away. Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, they were posed with problems in wide areas and they couldn't find the solution to those wide defensive positions. A very poor show.
Persib Bandung.
Stand at the dawn of yet another league campaign. The overwhelming question being, of course, how ready are they? It's a great time to be a fan. Smiles are beaming, expectations are up. They've been deprived of the game during the off-season. It feels like an eternity. New hopes, new faces, but the same old game. That match-day feeling is well and truly back. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Everybody waiting to get the season underway. Everybody equal on the start line.
Well, with star names and new faces, both on the pitch and on the bench, let's hope for a more attractive, competitive and unpredictable league, a better product for all to see, although I'm beginning to think that we're asking for the impossible. We'll get lots to analyse and debate, come what may, as ever, and this ought to get us off to a busy start. I've been waiting for this quite a while, and I know you have too, Peter, so here we go.
We're underway. So new season, and for so many, Jim, of course, that means new boss.
It does indeed.
No question, that's been a big talking point.
Yeah, absolutely. The new man's certainly excited to talk about his vision ahead of the game.
Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
It away.
Gali Freitas.
Johnny! And again the keeper stands strong.
Oh, that's a stunning save. And his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see.
Gali Freitas.
What an adventurous run from a defender. Claims it.
Luciano Waikochea.
It was on the back foot.
Gali Freitas.
Keeper sends it forward.
Tom Hay.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. Well, it's not the quickest of starts, but what it lacks in intensity certainly is made up by a large serving of discipline and organisation.
Berguinho.
Peralta.
Danilo Santa Cruz.
Good energy in defence as well.
You have to... Peralta!
Hoists it forward.
Aji Kusuma.
Shapes to shoot! Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
And it's played forward. Into the channel. He's got options out wide. A chance to play it in. What a Berguinho! A real chance and a real let-off.
Quick thinking and quick control, Peter. That creates a little more working space.
with BRI.
Goal! Manchester United! That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Linha.
Lobs it in gently, and it's got through. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style. And they're at it again in double quick time.
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
Madura United.
Take a 2-goal lead. Things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
The ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Eliano Reinders.
Peralta looks to get on the end of this.
Tom Hay. Berguinho. Gahuto Notsuda. Gali Freitas.
Heads it! Did well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Persib Bandung.
Can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Gali Freitas.
Long pass, but not the most accurate. But made to a promising move.
Gabriel Mutombo.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Jordi Vernon.
Drives it forward.
Gahuto Notsuda. Eliano Reinders.
Goes looking.
Linha. Pedro Monteiro. Danilo Santa Cruz.
Dinks one in. And that has been cleared. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Luciano Guaicochea.
Tries to clear. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it.
Sandy Walsh.
Forward it goes. And the whistle goes for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
second half gets underway.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Gali Freitas.
Plays it forward.
Lulinha.
He does have an assist to his name.
Ragnar Oratmanguen.
And the counter is on. Plays a clever pass. And it's played forward. Across the field it goes.
Eliano Reinders. Eliano Reinders.
Goes looking.
Kerim Palic.
Forward it goes.
Lulinha. Rifki Rai. Gali Freitas.
A scorer already in the game. And he heaves it forward. Played back in. Oh, nice touch.
Rifki Rai.
That's a good... Danilo! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Danilo Santa Cruz.
Is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Gabriel Mutombo.
Gets it away. Has a hit!
Luciano Guaycochea.
They must set the right tone now and give themselves a foothold to get back into this. The next goal is key, and they've got to show the hunger and desire to score it.
With a two-goal mountain still to climb and time slipping away.
Madura United.
Look, very much like they've got to that time where it's all about closing this one out. Just take the sting out of the opposition.
Madura United.
He's had a go! So here comes the substitution. Clears it out of harm's way.
Gali Freitas.
He's gone for it! Crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Berguinho.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Berguinho! And the ball's come out!
Novan Sissoko.
Twist it clear. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Plenty waiting in the middle, aimed in towards the centre. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Get a throw in.
Gahuto Notsuda.
Hit into the middle, and that's been well dealt with.
Lulinha.
Takes control of it and he's on the move.
Sandy Walsh.
Well, that's where he wants it.
Madura United.
Really are almost trying to pass the ball through a brick wall at the moment. You can see the sense of anxiety has now shifted to the stands.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Kelvin Sissoko.
Over to the other flank.
Jordi Verman. Rivkirai.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Gali Freitas.
That is terrific skill.
Rivkirai.
Shot at goal! And more and more and more. And they are cruising away.
Madura United.
Are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
Madura United.
Take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight.
Peralta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Ah, he hits one! Really well taken goal. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Madura United.
Totally rampant here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Berguinho.
Berguinho! Now the best in the keeper.
Making another change here.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Putra. Gahuto. Rulinha
Drives it forward.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Oh, sweet feet. So who's he picking out?
Sandy Walsh.
With a fine tackle.
Referee has just said play on. And that will be the final act.
Persip Bandung.
Have gone down in the opening game here. A big disappointment for those who've so looked forward to it. But there is plenty of time to turn it round.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Look, every manager wants to get off to a winning start and at least set a positive vibe for what's to follow. Instead, he's now got to ensure that all his players keep their chins up and go and try and win the next one.